I need my train stamps for this one. I'm hoping most of them are in this. I keep my stamps around by subject. This is a really weird one though. Here we go. I've got trains. I think I will go with the silhouette. This one. Oh, what's happened? This one's fallen off as well. Do you want to go too? I think this one wants to go as well. Okay. They're going in two different directions, so that's good. Looks weird if they're all going the same way. Do I want any tracks? I don't think so. I think I'll just be happy with those. And I also have a stamp of like a big train ticket from the olden days. So where's that? I found it. So I've got my lovely Tim Holtz ticket stamp as well. And I think what I'm going to do is stamp this one in a rather light colored ink, and it's one of the colors that I've already used when I laid the ink down on this. So hopefully it won't be too overpowering. And because it's the stamp is too small for this big background, I'm going to stamp a bit of it over here. You can see it. Just. And I'm going to stamp a bit of it again off the other side. Nope, right side up. Just like that. And I'm going to stamp it again, but I'm going to take it like quite light. I'm not going to stamp that much. In fact, I'm going to take some off on that. And I'm going to do this and that. You can barely see it. Cool. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the sort of the difference between the light second stamping and the original first stamping. So I might even do just a little bit of a spray on it as well, just to fade it down a bit and make it sort of wick out and be a bit distressed, further distressed than it already is. Whee. Alright, so that's the first layer done. Oh, and I need the darker color, which is brushed corduroy. And I think I need, oh, here it is. I'm so lucky, like, I never unpack my craft bags, and so everything is sort of where I left it. And in this case, it's a very, very good thing. Very, very good. Right. I'm going to take this and kind of unstamp it again. And I'm going to put one here. And sort of unstamp it again. Less so this time. And I am going to put it just off the bottom. There. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I'm happy. Sometimes I surprise myself. Okay, next train. This one's going to be facing the other way. It seems to have sort of de-stuck. Where is my spray adhesive? I don't suppose that's anywhere reachable. That's That's not it, is it? Nope, that's shaving foam for a different technique. Let's just see if it'll stick. Will it stick? Good enough. It is sticking. Just. Okay. And these trains are going in a slightly different direction. Well, in a completely different direction, actually. And I think I'll do like a little bit of the front of one coming in, whoop, just there, and the rest of it just off the bottom like that. It's good to put things off the edge if you want it to look random. I'm going to put the back of it here as well. There we go. Now this is going to be wrapped around a Pringles tin, so it's like there is going to be a definite spine to it. Unfortunately, it's going to wind around like this, so it's not going to look fantastic, is it? But that's all right. I might put a little bit of ribbon on it or something like that. Right, so I'm just wiping my stamp off. Sorry, off camera. There we go. Right, so those are, I think that's all I need the train stamps for today, actually. So I should probably just give them a quick wipe and put them away. Really, I should be well behaved, and I should put them away. So, oh, you can't have a train thing without a clock, can you? I think I need to put clocks on this. Maybe just a little bit, like one big one or something. Yeah, clocks. I've got this Alice in Wonderland set, which is fantastic. I don't use it that much, but there's clocks on it, so needs must. See, I got sidetracked. It's fine. Happens all the time. So, stamping it, unstamping it, put it there. It just shows, just a little bit underneath. Just a bit, not too much. People won't even know that there's a clock there. Maybe there, though. Well, I could even try and do the other bit of the clock on this side. We'll see what happens when we put it together. That was a bit inexact. Who knows? So that's the stamping done on this one. I'm just going to hit it really quick with the heat gun. I don't think it's going to matter that much. But there it is. I'm going to add some bits and bobs to this, but for the moment I'm just going to do the flat parts so I can put them back underneath the work surface so that they flatten again. There we go. Now this one, I was planning on doing like a roller coaster on this one. But, oh, nope, side, put your stamps away. Putting my stamps away. Yeah, so the next thing I wanted to do was make a little roller coaster on this one, just because I thought it might be fun. And for that, I'm going to be using my Quick Cuts die cutting stuff. So, just pop these back on. This needs a wash, that's why it's not sticky anymore. I keep all of my stamps on this cling. You can see how shiny it is. Basically, if the cling stops being clingy, you just have to wash it. And it will cling again, like new, I hope. I'll give it some time to dry though. So, back in it goes. Come on. Okay. There we go. So, those stamps have been used and put away, and I'm gonna just go pop this one back in its box. Okay. Right, let's do this. Quick Cuts is quite an old die cutting system. I don't know if they really make them anymore, but it does work in other cutting systems that are around. But I'm going to use my actual Quick Cuts thing. Look, I don't know if any of you are familiar with die cutting, but sorry about the crinkling. But generally, you've got a machine that you crank the dies through with the paper, and it makes the shape you want. Well, this one just squeezes it, and that's what this is. So I've got a little set of accessories that go with my Quick Cuts. This goes in the back. Yeah. And the bottom handle rests in it. That's it. Okay, I got it. I remember now. Okay. And what you do is you put the die in. Is this the right way? I swear it isn't, you know. Nope, it's this way. You put the die in this way. And now you've got to get some paper, so 1 second. Right, let's do this. Okay, let's have an orange one. And what we do is we just stick it in there, press it all the way down, lift it, and pop it out. So here we go. I guess these must be the little tracks. Quite cute. Okay, so that's one. Let's do a green one, I guess. Family sounds. Okay, we got the blue going in. Okay, there we go. Got a blue. Let's make a red one. Let's make 2 red ones. Great. So here is the blue one. No, red one, sorry. I know my colors, I'm smart. Okay, here we go. Like that. Now, we've got some little trolleys, but we don't have something to make them look a little bit more interesting. So, we've got this die over here, and this one just has a bunch of little symbols and bits on it. I don't know, you can't really see that, can you? There. In the shadow, you can see it. It's got little pennants and little go faster stripes and bits. So we're going to cut this one out, and we're going to cut one of each color again. And maybe 2 of the green. Well, actually, no, I'll cut. There we go. We'll get 2 of 2 blues. I think my son's talking to his friend on Skype. Right. A couple of reds as well. and an orange. I'll cut 2 oranges just in case. There we go. Excellent. So now I've got a whole bunch of these teeny tiny little things. And I'm gonna, oh, that'll be Daddy. He's heading outside for his stream, so he said good night to everyone. If I was sure there were no cats in here, I would shut the door again. Cats are getting way too smart. Okay, so let's cut out the little decorations first. Oh, they're so tiny. Oh, little tiny star. So cute. Look at that. Oh, good, he shut his door. Excellent. Now he can't hear. Right, so all I'm doing now is I'm just taking all these little pieces out of the card where I cut them out of. I've cut out all these little roller coasters, and now I've just got to get the little decorations out. And they're so, so tiny. Now, do you see all these little bits that are here? I've got to choose those bits and put them on these carts right here. And then I need to line them up to make the roller coaster on this. And in order to do that, I'm going to need some very precision application glue. And I've also, to lift them up, I've got this little lifting tool here. It's called Quick Stick. It's quite old, but it's basically a pencil with blue tack in it. And it just basically, if you squeeze it, you get a fresh little bit of blue tack. And you use that blue tack to pick up the little items and stick them down. So that's good. I'll be using that in a minute. And I need to find my glue. I've got this glue. You probably recognize the bottle before you would recognize anything written on it anyway. So I use this kind. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this, for precision, is I am going to put a little blob of glue on, well, what do you know? It's a Pringles lid. I think it's quite obvious I have a certain preference when it comes to crisps. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little Go Faster stripe thing onto that. So I'm going to just get myself a little bit of glue on here and tap off any excess, because with this glue, less is more. Really, really is. So there it is, and I'll just hold it down so I can take the blue tack off. Now it's sort of blooped a bit of glue around the outside, but that's going to dry clear, so I'm not going to mess with it. Now let's see, I would like to have a little star on there as well. So there it is. Oop. There we go. So yeah, like I say, if the glue sort of splurts, it doesn't really matter all that much. And I'm going to put some blue wheels onto this red carriage. This is all quite tiny work. I don't even know if it's coming through because of my big fingers. But I'm going to pick up the wheel, pick up some glue onto the wheel, and put the wheel down. Squash it with my fingers. Same thing again. if you use a teeny tiny amount of glue, it will dry almost immediately and it'll stick really well. That's my sort of advice. So we've got that one done. It's got its little decorations on it. What are we going to do next? Let's put red wheels on the orange one. There we go. There we go. I get awfully quiet when I do this fine work. Sorry, I'm not much of a conversationalist today, am I? And for those people who know me, Nikki in particular, you know that if I stop talking, there's something wrong. So here we go. I'm going to put a little blue cartouche just here. Oh, that's a real big glue blob, that. Wow. I'm not going to mess with it. It's going to dry clear. Not going to mess with it. Okay, what else am I going to put on there? Little green one? Maybe green. Oh no, I left my stars all gone. I'll put a red star on it. Here we go. Where are we at now? Right, now the way that I've cut out these roller coaster things is that they're facing this way, so I'm going to have to make them go sort of, I guess, like this. Like, oh no, I'm going to make it go right up like that. Okay. And then down like that. Yeah, I might as well. Okay, so that looks like where I'm going to put them. So I need a marker. Right. Now I'm not much of a, I don't draw well. I really don't draw well. So I'm going to put a dot there, a dot there, and a dot there for where these cars are. Then move them out of the way, and with confidence, I'm going to draw like that. Okay. And then I guess I should probably like have those little marks, you know, the little hash marks that go like down like this. It's alright, it's a wooden roller coaster and it's a bit funny on its tracks. And the uprights are all old and rickety, and that's just how this is gonna happen. Also, I can't see too well. Like, I think I've got astigmatism or something, and it makes me see things sort of not quite square on. Right, so uprights for the roller coaster, kind of like that, I guess. This might take a while. Dum-diddy-dum. Almost finished. Woohoo! Right, so I've made a roller coaster. And now it's time to glue the cars on. Right. Here we go. Okay, that's not quite. Ooh, oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Hold on. Whoop. It's okay. Here we are. There's one. I don't need that, I don't think. We can just. I need some more glue. Bah, 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 bah. It's a good thing this glue dries clear and flexible because it's going to have to wrap around a Pringles can without all these bits popping off. Okay, I don't think these little safety bars are necessary. So good. It's one less fiddly job I've got to do anyway. And I'm going to draw little couplings on. And then on this one I'm going to put little lines indicating speed on the back. Right. So this is actually nearly, but not quite, nearly a finished object. I'm going to keep it flat for now. I'm going to probably just stamp a name onto it. And that is it for that one. So I've got another flat one ready to go. Where's the other one? Right, so far, this is what we've got done. We've got a train one, which is going to have a name put on it as well. And I've got a roller coaster one, and that one needs a name on it. So we've got two that are very nearly finished. And then I just have to go about the frustrating process of actually sticking these on the Pringles cans